Nightmare Viola, and you're watching Mission Boxing Today on YouTube.
Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? Alright, man, so I'm on BoxingScene.com. I'll leave this article in the description box for you guys can check it out. But Eddie Hearn is saying Joshua wants Wilder, Parker, and Whyte rematch. Now, we know that the Vladimir Klitschko rematch is something that's most likely going to take place. Shouldn't say that because I'm really not sure. 1 minute you think is pretty much a go, and then Klitschko said he needs 2 more weeks to figure out what he wants to do. We're supposed to get an answer to his commitment about this fight this week or maybe in the next couple of days, but I just read an article yesterday where they're saying they need 2 more weeks, so who really knows? Now, the IBF made a exception for Anthony Joshua, so he can go ahead and fight in this rematch if it takes place, and Pulev will have to wait for right now. But I like the direction that Joshua wants to go in, and that's Wilder, Parker, and this possible Dillian Whyte rematch. You know, Joshua, if he were to rematch Dillian Whyte, if that fight makes sense and, you know, maybe the next 2 years or something, I wouldn't mind to see that fight because it's a fight that Joshua said he wanted to rematch. He said he wanted to rematch Whyte right after the first fight. If you guys remember at the post-fight press conference, he was talking, I believe, yeah, it was right after the fight. He said he wanted to get him in there again. So, but that's the one I would want to wait unless Whyte went on and did something spectacular. If he were to, let's say, beat Joseph Parker for the title or Deontay Wilder or something, then I can see that. But let me read what Eddie Hearn had to say. He says, at some point you might have to vacate a belt. If it's a fight that no one wants to see, if it's a fight that's not for the benefit of the fans, if it's a fight that isn't for the benefit of Anthony Joshua's career, in terms of where he wants to get to, maybe, again, it's going to be very difficult to maintain all the belts. He also wants unification fights. He wants to fight Joseph Parker. He wants to fight Deontay Wilder. But the plan with Anthony Joshua is not 2 or 3 fights. It's 8 to 10 years. We have to go through everybody. We're urging all the heavyweights to keep going to call him out. All right, so a lot of these guys do call him out. Oh, then he also says there's fights in the UK. Dillian Whyte is a fight that Joshua wants to see again. Hopefully we can get Dillian Whyte a shot at the championship before. He's talking about Parker, possibly the Wilder fight. We've got to line up these guys 3rd, 4th, 5th fight because we're going to need them. So it's good that he's, you know, that Hearn wants these dudes to keep calling his fighter out. It's funny that the fans the fans are so opposite of what Eddie Hearn is saying, because some of the fans say, oh, they shouldn't be calling him out. They're calling him out because they want a payday, or they're calling him out and they know they're not going to get a fight with them, or no, man, you call dudes out to let them know, hey man, when you're ready, come get the work. You know what I mean? Let's go up against each other, and whatever happens, happens. You know, I'm glad that Eddie Hearn is not doing the whole, well, he'll beat them anyways. You know, like what a lot of fans like to leave in the comments section about these guys need to earn the fight and earn the right. Well, it looks as if that's what Joshua wants to do, is unify. So hopefully when it comes down to actually getting these fights going and getting them together, I hope everybody still wants to unify. Now, I've heard it from everybody at some point in time that they want to unify. Wilder's always talking about it, whether you believe him or not. Joshua's talking about it right now. And Parker and his team, you know, with them, man, like 3 days after he won the title, there was an article that came out December 13th. You guys can look this up, and it was, what's his promoter name? Not Dean Lonergan, but the other guy. Higgins? I believe it was Dave Higgins. He came out and said that they want to unify. They want to fight Deontay Wilder. They want to accomplish great things, and if they get a loss, they would, you know, if a loss does occur, they would rather lose trying to unify titles than just fighting, you know, just anybody. So, and then in January they were saying the same thing, that, you know, they're trying to see if the WBO will make an exception for him to go out and fight Wilder. And they remember Parker showed up at the he showed up to watch Israel Gono fight Dominic Brazil, but even after the fight, he was back in the locker room with Wilder, shaking hands. They're talking about unifying, but I haven't heard it in the last few months. Maybe I just missed it, but I haven't heard him really talk about it, man. So hopefully Parker and his side is still down to unify. I want to see these dudes start to unify. I know mandatories are coming up. Wilder with Stavern, I believe that's going to happen. According to Stavern, it's going to happen by the latest in September. That was according to Stavern on the interview I heard on Baylor Rick TV like last month. So, and then I just seen some news where Wilder says he has a big announcement to make. So I guess we'll see what that is. I seen that today on Boxing Scene also. So hopefully, you know, the fights that Hearn is talking about, I'm down for all of them, man. Wilder, number one. Parker, I know he has this Pulev thing going on with the IBF, but eventually, hopefully, we get those big fights, man. You guys, let me just think in the comment section. I'm out.